This is Engineering by Isaiah Medina and Alzar Quiros.
It's worth it to get a degree in engineering.
Yes, because you can make a lot of money, you can help people if their car breaks down, and you can work on certain automobiles, planes, or boats with just basic
You
knowledge.
should major in engineering.
Personally, I don't think so because I'm just not into that stuff, but if you are, I believe you should because you can make the world a different place.
Think about engineering.
I think engineering is very interesting because you can create new models of cars and new models of planes, private jets, some boats, yachts, and etc.
Every college in America offers engineering classes.
Any college classes for engineering.
No, because engineering, my family has been into it for a while, and I want to try something new, as being going to science.
Do you think that engineering is a good thing to major in when you're going to college?
Yes, because you can make a lot of money, but I feel like there's other things that you can get to for your college degree, as like a master's, maybe RN, be go to science. Science is better, and it's less.
I'm not taking any engineering classes in college.
No, because my family has been into engineering for 2 to 3 years, and what I've seen, it doesn't really benefit me going into it, but I'd rather go into science.
An engineer is a person that creates someone else's idea.
Consider taking any engineering classes in college.
I would consider taking engineering classes in college because, like I said, it makes a lot of money. So, you can buy nice stuff and a nice house, and it's a good job.
Do you think engineering is useful in the long run?
I do think it's useful in the long run because it helps, teach you how to plan stuff out, help you learn to plan stuff for the future.
About engineering classes in college.
I think engineering classes in college are good because engineering can make you a lot of money, and I think it's good for younger people to learn about engineering.
Average engineer makes around $110,000 a year.
An engineer and a doctor, which one do you think is more skilled?
Well, I think it kind of depends, in what field of engineering and what field of medicine somebody wants to get into. I think both of those professions are professions that it takes a lot of education and a lot of skill and a lot of time to get good in, but they're both professions that pay off really well in the long term. So, most engineers, once you do get out of school and you do get your first job, if it is with the government, same with medicine, I think once you get into those professions and you are working in the profession, you do start to make really good money. So they're both really good professions. And I think, honestly, I don't think the world can function without engineers building and doing new projects or without doctors saving lives. I think it's just one of those necessary professions that people have to get into.
If you had the choice to be a doctor or an engineer, which one would you prefer?
I think for schooling, I'd rather get into engineering. And that's just for me personally, the way my mind thinks and such. I enjoy building things. I enjoy working on old hot rods and motorcycles. So I like that aspect of engineering, just trying to build something and make something work. And I think it's really hard to get into medicine and become a doctor or nurse or any of those kind of professions because it's just so expensive and the schooling takes so long. Not that engineering isn't, but I know it's, for the most part, generally speaking, it's a shorter amount of college work. So, I think it's really hard, again, to get out of medicine and try and get in to become a doctor and come out of school with $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 worth of debt. It's a tough thing, whereas I think for a lot of people coming out of engineering school, if you're coming out with $40,000 or $50,000 in debt, that's not as bad. So, me personally, I think I would have rather gotten into engineering over something like medicine.
What's your opinion on engineering?
I think as a profession, I think it's a really good profession. I know it pays pretty well. All the engineers I've worked with, they made really good money when I was building stuff, machinery work and stuff like that. The engineers always made good money. They got treated a little bit better. I see a lot of kids that I've taught that are in college, they're going on to engineering. So it seems like it's like a profession that's like kind of budding, and a lot of people are starting to get into it. A lot of kids are taking classes on it, and it just seems like now with like the economy and stuff, as kids are wanting to get better jobs, engineering is like one of the professions that kids are getting into.
In conclusion, engineering is a very important subject to learn and can help your skill set in design.